Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a 10-year Portland Trailblazers rebuild in NBA 2K26. This will also be my first 10-year rebuild with injuries on, so I'm excited to see how that will affect things. But like I said, 10-year Portland Trailblazers rebuild. Hopefully we can honestly build this team around Shane Sharp and Scoot Henderson for the future. I feel like they're definitely the future two stars of this team if they can develop into that. Obviously, Scoot has shown flashes, but he hasn't really been, the player that people have thought he would be coming out of the draft. But hopefully year number 3 is going to be Scoot's year. He's actually injured right now, so who knows how he's going to play when he goes back. Shaden Sharp, though, I feel like has all the potential in the world to become a star. Also, I feel like the Blazers could actually possibly be a sneaky good team in the Western Conference this year, obviously. People have said, that, they ended the regular season off strong last year. Maybe they can carry that into this season. Obviously, the Rockets did something similar. Maybe it's happened this year. It feels like some random team always makes the playoffs in the Western Conference or Eastern Conference. And I think this year it possibly could be the Blazers, but we'll see how this season goes. Your rotation heading into the season is going to be Drew Holiday, Shaden Sharp, Tamani Kamara, Denny Avdia, Donovan Clingan, Jeremy Grant, Robert Williams, Scoot Henderson, Matisse Thybulle, and Chris Murray as the 10-man rotation. Obviously, Damian Lillard is out for this season. They did sign him back, obviously, after he left the Blazers 2 years ago. He's now back at Portland. He won't be coming back all this season. So we'll probably have him next season, obviously. And then do we want to start Scoot Henderson or not go off the bench? I mean, I feel like Drew Holiday will be the starter because Scoot Henderson is hurt at the moment. So I guess we could do something like this. Obviously, defensive purposes as well. We are running a perimeter-centric system. We could go to defense as well because that is kind of what we're trying to build. But I'll go stay at perimeter-centric, I guess. I'll fix his system to perimeter-centric. And then shot he's the last thing I want to look at. So Dame obviously won't be playing. I want Shaden Sharp to have a good season for us. Hopefully, I'm going to push his ends up to like an 85. Like I said, I want him to be the future star, and we'll see if he can develop into that. So hopefully he could. But I'll see you guys now. And then Denny Avdia, somebody they could take a jump for the Blazers as well. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season probably. We might not trade Robert Williams because he'll be good depth, knowing, we might have some centers getting injured. At the end of the season, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins the MVP with crazy numbers. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Six men did go to Scoot, so obviously he won't be the six man for the video. He is eventually going to take that spot from Drew Holiday, which obviously Drew Holiday and Jimmy Grant are on big contracts, so I don't even think we keep them past. But defensive players are going to win me. Most improved going to need Myles Keita. Clutch player going to Cameron Thomas. Coach, you're going to Mike Brown. Executive going to Alexander Panel and become MVP. Going to Shai. He is absolutely dominated. Here's the All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA. There's no Blazers representatives just yet. Here's your all-defensive first and all-defensive second team. Here's your all-rookie first team and all-rookie second team. So Young Hansen didn't really get much playing time at all. But we ended up missing the playoffs once again. The Blazers didn't take that jump as we expected or people expected. We went 38-44. It isn't bad. We were like a couple games out of the playoffs. That definitely sucked. But we will have a lottery pick at least. It probably won't be like one or anything, but we'll have at least a solid one. We had about 23 from Shaden Sharp. So he definitely took that jump for us. So Shaden Sharp will get a bag from us in the offseason 100%. We had about 20 from Jeremy Grant. So, I mean, if a team wants him, he just averaged 20 points per game on 37% from three. So I feel like in the offseason, we can definitely get rid of this guy's contract. So thank goodness he had a good season. 19 from Scoot Henderson, 17 from Denny Avdia, 10 from Drew Holiday, 7 from Kamara. We had 6 and 8 and a block from Robert Williams. He actually played all 82 games. That's amazing. Obviously, that's one of his things. He's always getting injured. 5 from Clingan, 4 from Chris Murray, 3 from Ryan Rupert. Thybulle's injured right now, but it won't really affect anything. We're not in the playoffs. And then 1.5 points from Duop. Obviously, Dame, like I said, he will be back next season. So I'm excited to see what happens with he's going to come back. But we got the New York Knicks going to win the championship. Karl Anthony Towns was the Finals MVP. LeBron James is going to retire. Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Mike Conley, Horford, Gordon, all these guys are gone. Drew Holiday is actually going to retire. Do we override this retirement? Yeah. Well, I don't see Drew Holiday retiring. He might, but I'll override it, obviously. So heading into the draft lottery, though, we're going to be projected the 11th odds to get pick 11. So, I mean, jumping up would be nice, but I really doubt it. We'll see, though. It's possible. We are going to finish with the number 11th pick in the draft. So, yeah, we didn't jump up. So, we have pick 11. It says we have 15 as well, but I actually have to send this pick back to the Chicago Bulls. I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to have this pick. The Bulls, I'm pretty sure, should have a pick in this draft. So, I'm going to send this pick back to the Bulls, and I'll see you guys with the Jimmy Grant trade, probably. I'm gonna see if I can make this trade with the Milwaukee Bucks. So basically, the thought behind this is we're trading Jeremy Grant and the 11th pick in the draft for Kyle Kuzma, the 12th overall pick, in this 2028 pick swaps. Basically, we're trading down because we're trading down one spot because obviously Jeremy Grant's contract is not good by any means. It's not going to be a good piece for the Bucks in the future, and they're trading up in the draft and they're giving me a pick swap because obviously Jimmy Grant still had a good season. He should have some value. That's kind of my thought behind this. I'm going to offer it and see what they say. They want 2 second-round picks, and they'll agree to it. So sure, let's do it. I'll trade it right on because I had to fix something, some draft pick, but obviously go ahead and turn that off. That's my bad. So okay, but like I said, everything is exactly going to plan. So we got Kyle Kuzma on this team now. Obviously, Kyle Kuzma's contract expires a lot sooner than Jimmy Grant. I'm pretty sure Jimmy Grant has a player option for next season, and right now he's a lot cheaper. Jimmy Grant's making like what, 34 million. He's making 20 million. So I'll absolutely take that. The Bucks can still try and get 10 with the honors, do whatever they want to do. But just like that, we get rid of Jimmy Grant's contract. I think we'll keep Chauncey for at least one more season. I'm guessing, like I said, we'll keep him for one more season. Heading into the NBA draft, though, whatever the best player on the board will obviously take. So number 1, going to be Peterson. Number 2 is going to be Boozer to the Hawks. Number 3 is going to be Nate Ament to the Brooklyn Nets. 4 is going to be Dash Daniels to the Celtics. 5, we got Dame Star to the Jazz. We got AJ Dubans falling all the way to 6. Really? Okay, 7, we got Luigi. 8, we got Jaden Quaitness to the Nuggets. Looks like the Nuggets were bad this year. 9, we got Tonde. I don't know how to say his name. He's going to the Grizzlies. Isaiah Evans going 10 to the Miami Heat. And then the Bucks draft Chris Sinak with our pick. And then we obviously traded down one spot. We got Mikal Brown on the board, man. Mikal Brown is a really good player, especially in the draft class, we all know. So that we don't really need another guard, though. Like, that's the thing. We really don't need another guard. We'll have Dame coming back. We'll have Holiday and Scoot in the rotation, as long as it's well with Shaden Sharp and some other guys as well. I really don't think we don't really need to take a guard. Even though Mikal Brown was the best player, we probably can't go with him here, even though we could have a backcourt of, Scoot and, Mikal Brown for the future with Shaden Sharp. But I feel like this is, I don't know. He's 6'5". He could play the 2, definitely. He's actually a little taller. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna go Caleb Wilson here, though. Mikal Brown's probably the best player I see. I am not gonna take another guard here. I'm gonna take Caleb Wilson. I don't want to have a log jam, And then with our second round pick, we got Flory, we got Alex. So I'll go and take Flory, I guess. So Flory, and then so Mikal Brown. He, like I said, so Caleb Wilson was a 75. Mikal Brown was a 77. I just didn't want to have a logjam. Maybe that ends up haunting me in the future, but Caleb Wilson's here. We're gonna accept Kamara, Scoot, Klingon, Chris Murray. Kamara's actually angry at us for whatever reason. He wants this on the Blazer. He wants to leave this team. That's not gonna happen though. I'm gonna actually decline Chris Murray. Chris Murray hasn't shown enough for me to actually want to bring him back. Qualifying offers, we got Shaden Sharp, which obviously he's a guy we have to re-sign. He's the future of this team. So Shaden Sharp, he's not asking for a lot at all. It's all 100% paying this contract. So I also might want Robert Williams back, crazy enough. I don't think Young Hans will be ready just yet, and Robert Williams would be a nice backup center. So I'll be willing to give him like a 3-year, $8 million contract to re-sign him. So we'll definitely bring back Robert Williams. And then Chris Murray, I'm going to probably let the rest of these guys go. Now, Ryan Rupert could develop, so I'll offer him like a minimum contract if he wants to return. He actually wants to. Yes, okay, you decline it. I guess. No, what is I signed the 2 of those guys, and Ron Rupert, like I said, might develop into something, so I will re-sign like a 2-year deal, I guess, or something like that. So, yeah, we get those 3 guys back, and then, we'll just let Thibault go. But Damian Lillard will return this season with Drew Holiday, Scoot Henderson. So, we got Shaden Sharp, Ryan Rupert, Tamani Kamara, Kyle Kuzma, Denny Avdia, Caleb Wilson, Robert Williams, Dominic Clean, and Young Hansen. So, I think one thing we can do is we probably can get rid of Drew Holiday, though. He's going to regress like crazy. And I don't really see the point of having him on this team anymore. No, we're going to have all these guards coming back. So I am going to go ahead and see if I could trade away Drew Holiday as well. I'm not going to lie, I could definitely see the Detroit Pistons doing this. They get a lockdown defender in Drew Holiday for only Isaiah Stewart and a first-round pick. They're obviously in contention mode. And then we can go ahead and do this trade. They can play Holiday at the 2-to-K Cunningham as well. That'll work defensively, knowing how good Holiday is a defender. So I'm going to do this trade. I might not be the most realistic thing to do, but like I said, we're doing a 10-year rebuild. So literally anything can happen here. So, yeah, we'll do that. We shed a lot of salary there. So we don't have to take on no more long-term money of Drew Holiday and Jimmy Grant. That feels amazing. And I was gonna say we'll have cap space next season, but we have to probably I think we have to re-sign Scoot next offseason. So yeah. And then Damian Lillard will become a free agent. And then yeah, I mean we'll have some money. If Scoot is not asking for that much money, we should have enough money for another max player. So that's what I'm hoping we can have. And then do we want to sign anybody in free agency? So we have our center rotation, definitely. We have our forward rotation, I guess, small forward rotation. We might sign like a forward just in case or something. So like Quentin Grimes, he would not be a bad backup two option by any means. Or even Isaiah Joe, Christian Brown's probably going to re-sign. But Quentin Grimes as like a nice backup shooting guard to sign, I don't hate that by any means. So Quentin Grimes, I'm going to offer him $11 million for 3 years, and he's going to choose us over the other options. And then Rupert, did I bring Ryan Rupert back? I did. Okay, that was weird. But and then I guess maybe one of these guys moves. I'm gonna sign a minimum small forward just in case. So like Dabo could re-sign him, but I don't know if I want to do that. Jalen Wilson, 25 years old. I don't hate that. Haywood Highsmith. I'm pretty sure Bojan Bogdanovic retired. Can I sign Kevin Hurd to the minimum? He's not probably not gonna say yes to that. He's gonna decline me. All right, I'll just go and sign Jalen Wilson. Not nothing crazy. So I said Jalen Wilson. Bring him back, and then we'll go straight to player progression. Oh, yeah. Shaden Sharp's up to an 85. Scoot's up to an 84. Denny of D is up to an 84. Klingon is up to an 82. Grimes, Kamara is up to an 83. I think he's still max. He should be all the way up there for some reason. He definitely still, bro. If I know how to turn off morale. It doesn't let me do it anymore. I'll have to start a whole file. I literally just learned how to turn it off today for this video, but I'll have to start a whole new file and then fix all the draft picks again. And to be honest with you guys, I don't even want to do that. That should be 2K's job. But once the season starts, I'll definitely go ahead and fix it. But we'll download this 2027 draft class, and then I'll see you guys probably with the rotation. All right, your rotation heading into this season is Scoot, Sharp, Kamara. He's finally not angry anymore. Then you have Dia, Donovan Clingan, Damian Lillard, Quentin Grimes, Robert Williams, Isaiah Stewart, and Kyle Kuzma as your 10-man rotation. So that does leave Wilson out the rotation, but he'll definitely get in. I don't love Kuzma being in the rotation. That wasn't the initial plan, but it's cool. Shots in the season, like I said, Shane Sharp will take another jump this year, 100%. And then Scoot Henderson, hoping for like a breakout year for him too. So Scoot and Sharp, I'm expecting good things from you guys, man. Great things. And then Damian, we don't want Damian to be like the scorer. I mean, we can definitely have him be a six-man, but I'm going to have him, take a little bit of a back step. I know he can still score, but not at the level I want him to. Dia. I want it just to be the Scoot and Sharp show for the future. And then I know Kuzma has a high shot, and that's why I went down here. So Kuzma, I'm gonna let you know, man, you're not gonna be that guy here, bro. You're probably gonna be a bench player at that. I mean, you are a bench player, so whatever I don't even want you playing, but because I know you're not gonna be that good for us. Especially in the role you're in right now. It's probably that's the reason the role he's in, he's not going to be that good. But honestly, injuries will happen. Like I said, I want Caleb Wilson and Young Hansen to get some run this year, and injuries will happen. So we don't have to worry about that. So, all right, I'll see you guys at the end of the season, hopefully for us to be a playoff team this year. But we'll see. Obviously, I'm fine with the slow approach as well. But we're off to a great start so far. Let's keep it up. Wembanyama is the MVP. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year. What a season, bro. 6-man going to Damian Lillard. So, yeah, he did take the 6-man role, which I'm cool with this, honestly. Depoy Wemby, most improved going to Scoot Henderson. Yeah, definitely most improved. This guy averaged 28 points per game. We'll look at the full stats. And he also won Cup MVP, so he also won the NBA Cup, which is cool. Darren Peterson making All-NBA first team as a rookie is insane. All-NBA second team, All-NBA 39. Scoot making All-NBA second team. So, yeah, he's going to get a bag in the offseason as well. We ended up being the number 4th seed this year. We got the Thunder around 1. Player stats at about 28 from Scoot Henderson, 26 from Shaden Sharp. He did get injured, only played 60 games this season, but he didn't make any All-NBA team, though. He hasn't made an All-Star team yet. But hopefully next year that could change. So shout out to Scoot Henderson and Sharp, dude. 21 from Dame off the bench, 15 from Denny, 10 from Grimes, 8 from Wilson, and Kamara is down to a 78 overall. Shout out to trading him at the trade line because I realized we literally can't re-sign him because in 2K, when a player's mad, it doesn't let you re-sign him. So we honestly might lose to Monty Kamara for nothing. We should be able to, yeah, he's not even starting anymore. We're starting Quentin Grimes. Dude, Kamara, bro. Like, good. This feature is so annoying. Like, I'm kicking you out the rotation. I don't even care. This is terrible. You you got to be happy. I don't care because there's no way you're this mad. You're down to a 78 overall. You're literally not even. You're supposed to be our 3-and-D starting small forward, but now you're just. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about you, bro. Now we're stuck with starting Quentin Grimes at small forward, and obviously that's undersized, so we're definitely gonna be cooked. And for some reason they want to start Stewart over Robert Williams and Klingon. Dude, what are we doing? No, whatever. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder round one. We're fully healthy though. The Thunder are missing Chet Holmgren. That's absolutely huge. So Chet Holmgren will be out. So Shea is also kind of banged up, broken fingers. That's obviously gonna be key. Chet Holmgren's out for 1 to 2 weeks in a torn calf. So he'll return obviously, but we'll see what happens. So against Oklahoma City, we are going to sweep them though. So we sweep Oklahoma City and still no injuries to our team yet. Kamara, oh, now you want to be happy. I'm still not bringing you back. Now we got San Antonio. So Fox, Harper, Vassell, Sohan, Wimby, Castle, Kellen Johnson, Carter. They are also, okay, they're fully healthy. So healthy team versus healthy team. Let's see what happens. They are the 1 seed, though. They're going to take game 1. We're going to even it up. We're up 2-1. Hold on. We're up 3-1. And okay, can we beat this team in 6? I would be amazed if we beat this team in 6. But Scoot Henderson is hurt. He's gonna play through it though, strained hip. So they're gonna force the game 7 though, and we're gonna choke a 3-1 lead. So it's too good to be true. Maybe Scoot getting hurt, but I feel like it's Kamara. Kamara's bringing bad energy to the team. And I don't know what's going on, but that is honestly the worst thing a 2K's ever done. I absolutely hate when that happens. But Dame wants to retire. We just let him retire a Blazer, or do we bring him back for another season? He's probably going to ask for a lot of money. I mean, he just won 6 Man of the Year. Do we just let him retire? I mean, I did want to get a championship with him, but or do we run it back? I think we'll just let him retire, honestly. This is probably what he wanted to do. Although he does have a player option, so would he leave that much money on the table? Probably not, but him retiring is definitely interesting. No, how about this? I'm gonna override retirement and make him opt into his play option because I feel that's definitely he's probably not gonna leave Portland, right? Unless he's seeking for more money. I'm gonna make him opt into his player option so he could play one more season with us, man. See if we can get him a ring. I doubt it though. But draft lottery time. So we'll see who get number 1. It's gonna be the New Orleans Pelicans. That's interesting. Staff signing Chauncey Billups. We could fire him, but he did get us to the playoffs. So I mean, do we want to really fire him after that? Probably not. I'll keep him still. So heading into the draft, NBA draft, we do have the 27th pick from the Bulls on our pick this year. We have pick 27 though from the holiday trade and a couple 2nd-round picks. So I guess we can draft with these. So at pick 27, we got Jordan Smith Jr., which I guess he'll be the pick. So welcome to the team, Jordan Smith. And then we'll take Sheldon Henderson, I guess. Welcome to the team. Actually, we had another 2nd-round pick, Richard O'Brien. I'll 2-way him. And then we can also 2-way Sheldon Henderson for an extra roster spot, which I think I'll do. All right, so Klingon, Stewart, I'm going to decline so we can get as much money as we can. And then I'll accept Flory, but Young Hansen, I do want him to be the backup eventually. Scoot Henderson will extend, obviously, the free agent. So how much money do we have? We have Jokic money, but that's probably not going to be the case. Kamara, I low-key don't even care no more. You can go for all I care. You have a bunch of offers, but just go be mad somewhere else, man. Honestly, I think this happened in the last video. I should have traded you, but get out of here, man. All right. I do want to obviously extend Scoot Henderson. We'll have only $11 million left once we extend him, so we'll have to somehow replace him, which I don't even know if it's going to be possible, but we'll replace Kamara, honestly. Kamara could go for all I care, man. So we'll re-sign Scoot Henderson. The first thing we're going to do in free. So Scoot, welcome back. So we got Scoot and Dame. We have Shaden Sharp, Quentin Grimes, Jordan Smith, Ryan Rupert. I guess we can move Ryan Rupert to small forward, see how much he goes up. So he goes up to a 76 overall. So that'll be fine. He might play this year. We'll see. Or rotational minutes. Henderson, the 2-way contract. Then you have Dia, Wilson, and Flory. And then Klingon, Robert Williams, and Young Han. So we obviously need like a 3 or starting small forward now. I don't know if Wilson will be ready to be that yet. We'll see how play progression treats him, but I don't think the option is here in free agency either. We can sign Laravia. We can sign Kuzma back. I'm done with that. Corey Kispert, Marshall, Struz. I mean, Sensabaugh has the potential to be 3-and-D. Yeah, Rui, Eldama, Johns. Not really any good options here. We could wait on day 12, Kaminga, but I think so. Dylan Brooks is here. He's definitely a 3-and-D. Yeah, he's gonna regress. I'll sign Bryce Sensabaugh. How about that? So Bryce Sensabaugh, 2 years, $5 million. if he signs, and he's gonna. No, he has other offers now. So never mind. All right, gonna have to overpay Sensabaugh now, but he should sign now. And then at the deadline, if there's definitely a trade to be made, I'll 100% do it. But I'm fine with this for now. And then we have to sign a point guard in case Dame gets hurt. That low key, I kind of expect him to get hurt just because he's older. So we'll go ahead and sign Davion Mitchell to like a 1 year deal, $5 million. So hopefully he signs at least. So Davion Mitchell will sign, play progression. It looks good, man. Shane Sharp up 5. Scoot is up 5. Avdia Klingen. Only guy going down is Dame, which is expected. Grimes is up. Caleb Wilson's up to 81. So we could be ready to play start, honestly. Definitely could be. Bryce Sensabaugh, and then Davion Mitchell, Hansen, Rupert, and Flory is up. So yeah, definitely losing Kamara sucks. But at the same time, he just did not want to be here, and it was really obvious. So, all right, go ahead and download this 2028 draft class, and then we'll go ahead and see, how this rotation looks like. If we can make the step we got to the second round, so we can't really be mad at that by any means. Scoot getting injured might have ruined stuff, but he did play through it, so maybe, I don't know. But running a perimeter-centric system, once again, that's the best system we could run. Chauncey Billups on the hot seat, though. We might move on this year. So Scoot, Sharp, Sensabaugh will start, I guess. Denny Avdia, Dominic Clingan, Quentin Grimes, Damian Lillard, Caleb Wilson, and we'll go 10 or 9 in rotation and get who? Robert Williams and Davion Mitchell in rotation, but I wouldn't mind using Robert Williams' contract at the trade deadline as well as somebody else's to make a trade, because we definitely have young Hansen ready whenever we need him to be. Probably next year he'll definitely be ready. So I mean it is a thought, but I mean we'll definitely see what happens. Instead of Mitchell, I guess he'll eventually get minutes. But all right, I'll see you guys possibly at the deadline. We'll see. At the trade deadline, I want to see if I can make a trade with the Atlanta Hawks. I'm trying to trade Davion Mitchell, Bryce Sensabaugh, Robert Williams, Florida, and a pick swap for Jalen Johnson and a bunch of salary fillers. So let's see what they say, and they do decline me, which is fair. I will trade a second-round pick. That is a get it done, obviously. Okay, I'll trade my owner protected pick. Hopefully this gets it done. Damn, okay, still no deal. What else can I throw in here, man? I really thought this would be enough. Guess not. They don't have anybody else they can give me unless they could give me Blake Wesley down there. This instead, it's kind of worse salary filler. So what about this? They still say no. I'll trade my own pick once again, and they still say no. Okay, what about making unprotected? I don't mean to do that. They still say no, man. So that we're not able to get unless we trade this. Unless we trade this pick and this pick. Let's see what they say to that. Wait, what our 2030 pick at value? We don't have our 20. It's a pick swap with the Bucks. So I mean that could be good. I guess we can trade these two picks and see what they say. What do they say now? It's still okay. I don't think we're able to get him. Unless we can move some positions around. I don't think Jalen Johnson is going to be the guy to go after. I think this is a really good offer. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to keep Avdi out the trade, honestly. So Sharp and Dame are hurt. I can see that. But Mitchell goes up doesn't go up at the 2 anywhere else. So I don't know, man. Maybe Ryan Rupert will get it done instead of Flory. I mean, maybe. Who knows, man? All right, I got the deal done just now. All I had to do, I forgot to trade Robert Williams. I think that was a problem. So, Sensabaugh, Davion Mitchell, Rupert, Robert Williams, and the first got it done. So, all right, man, that's fine with me, I guess. No override used offer. They said yes. So, Jalen Johnson, the new addition here. I'm going to go ahead and move him or Avdia to small forward. Avdia goes up to be the guy we move. So, all right, we're 24 and 26, really mid right now. Looks like we're not going to have the best season, but Scoot. Maybe that's mainly because Sharp injured. Did he get injured around the first couple of games of the season? We could have bounced back, but I don't know. Looks like we're not going to be that good this year, which is disappointing a lot. But, maybe once again, Scoot, Grimes, Avdia, Jalen Johnson. Maybe Jalen Johnson helps out a ton. Klingen, Wilson. So Scoot will have to carry most of the scoring right now, but so far he's been doing it. Klingen, Caleb Wilson, Young Hansen will finally be in the rotation. Jordan Smith, Blake Wesley. So yeah, the end of the bench obviously kind of sucks, but we have some reserves to come in, so we should be fine. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Did bounce back though. Wembanyama does win the MVP. We did finish off as the number 4 seed, which is nice. We did bounce back. 49-33 on this season. Team stats. Offensive rating, we were number 3. Defensive rating, we might not have been that great. Yeah, we were 21st. So defense, thought that was our strong suit, but Guess not. So players at about 28 from Scoot. Shaden Sharp is still injured. He'll be back in 2 to 4 weeks though. Damian Lillard. So they both had great seasons though. Sharp only played 20 games, but 16 from Damian Lillard. This will be his last season. 15 from Abdul. I actually extended him at the trade deadline. He played relatively well for us. He was, I think, for more money than he obviously was before, but still a pretty good contract. I'll take him on that. 15 from Jalen Johnson. 15 from Caleb Wilson. 10 from Grimes. 8 from Young. 8, 10, and 1.5 blocks from Klingon, and then 5 from Smith, 4, 4, and then 3. All right, time to see if we can go ahead and make a run the playoffs. Even without Sharp for a couple, for maybe a series or two. We got Phoenix in round 1. Phoenix has Booker, Green, Ryan Dunn, Rasheer Fleming, Malawat, Sexton, Iguodala. It would suck to lose this team, but honestly, at this point, I would not be surprised. So against Phoenix, we are going to do the 7, man. The Sharp come back. I didn't mean to press freestyle, but the Shade Sharp come back, man. We'll just have to see. Let me get out of this, but Shade Sharp did not come back. That's probably the reason why. So we need Sharp and other guys to be healthy. Dia got hurt, whatever. All right. Things have not clicked this season like they did last season. So Dame is gone at this point. He was in a big championship here, which sucks, but okay. We'll have to get a new guard, backup guard at least. In the draft, we are going to be projected pick 3 via Milwaukee, so that's great. What pick we're going to land with? Can we get number 1? We're going to get number 3, okay? I'm fine with that, honestly. I haven't got no lottery luck recently. I think we're going to move on Chauncey Billups here. If we have actually a huge budget, like a lot of money to spend to a head coach, so we're going to get somebody. I know we are. So Nick Nurse, I'm going to offer him most of our budget, honestly. If we can get Nick Nurse, I'd absolutely love that. And then Tyronn Lue wouldn't be bad either, so I'm going to offer him most of our budget as well. So Nick Nurse, Tyronn Lue, Quinn Snyder wouldn't be a bad option either. And I'm going to offer everybody. I see that's going to be a good head coach for. That's probably it. But hopefully we can get one of them. If we can't get none of them, Joe Mazzulla is here, a little no offer, so we can do that. We are going to get somebody, so we can either sign Nick Nurse, Joe Mazzulla. This is a lot of money for a head coach, but I think the option, I'm going to go at Nick Nurse. So Nick Nurse, going to get him as a head coach. We absolutely spend a lot of money on a coach, but if we have the budget to do it, I mean, we might as well, right? All right, but we got Scoot. Obviously, we need a new backup guard. Shaden Sharp, Quentin Grimes. Then you need a backup small forward. And, yeah, maybe Young Hawkins can be ready to be our backup center. I think he will. So, guard, that's what the third overall pick in the draft. So, I think we'll obviously draft with this pick. There's nobody we could, like, trade, right? So, I don't want to trade Sharp, Scoot, Dia, Johnson. I don't want to trade anybody. So, I think we just go ahead and draft at number 3. So, number 1 is going to be Marcus Spears. 2 is going to be CJ Rogers. I look, you don't want to take Cosby again. I feel like I took him last time. And I was going to take Nathan Solomon this time. So, welcome to the team, Nathan Solomon. And with our 16th, we got like Nasir Anderson, so perfect. We can take either him or Jalil Bethea, all-star starter. So, I guess we'll go ahead and take Nasir Anderson. So, Nasir Anderson. And then we got Peter, which I guess we can take him. Josh Leonard. So, not available starter, all-star. So, you give me Peter. He's all-star ceiling from Serbia, too. Serbia centers are pretty good. Nikola Jokic, And except Wilson and Young, Hansen, really quickly, qualifying offers. We don't have, and we got Klingon here. It's the only guy I probably want back on that. But yeah, Klingon is the guy I obviously want back, and then we'll probably go ahead and offer him a contract. So it was pretty good for us. So Dominic Klingon, we'll get him back on this team. So we get him for like $22 million for 5 years. Like $23 million for 5 years. We'll absolutely do that for Dominic Klingon. So welcome back to the team, Dominic Klingon, and we'll take a look at how this roster is looking like. I didn't mean to do that. Let's take a look at how the roster is looking like. Got Scoot Henderson, Nasir Henderson. We got Shaden Sharp, Quentin Grimes, Jordan Smith, who was playing last year. Pretty inefficient, though. Of Diaz, Solomon, Johnson, Wilson, and Klingon. So I think all we need at this point is probably another guard. I don't think Nasir Anderson's ready to play. Just filling up the rookies' positions here, getting depth behind the rookies. So we can sign like Jerome or Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones is fine. We can sign a 3. So Jake LaRavia, bring these 2 guys in. So if they sign those, we're going to get Jones, LaRavia, and then I guess we're going to renounce everybody. 40 can come back as qualifying offer if we don't have too many players. 15, he'll fit right in. He does come back. There he is. Sharp up, Scoot Henderson up. Denny D has been progressing, man. I'm happy. Even Jalen Johnson, Klingon, Caleb Wilson, Quentin Grimes, Young Hans is up 4. So yeah, we'll definitely hopefully be a contender this year. Shaden Sharp back for the full season at this point. hoping for a fully healthy season, no injuries, and for us to maybe go far in the playoffs because I think we're close to being halfway done. And, still nothing. But hopefully this is the year 2029. I'm banking on it. We will be champions. So, and we got a new head coach. We got Nick Nurse. So we're still running that perimeter centric system. The only guy that doesn't fit the system is Donovan Kling, which is very interesting. So I wonder if there's a better system we could run. No, perimeter centric. So maybe perimeter centric. Why doesn't he fit the system? Is it because we space the floor? Is that the reason why? Perimeter centric emphasizes a space floor with 4 perimeter shooters and a high dose of pick and roll. So obviously, Klingon can't space the floor, so I guess that makes sense. We're gonna switch his preferred system to perimeter centric, and maybe we do get a shooting big to fit the system, but I don't know if you want to do all that. But okay, preferred system with a perimeter centric. I mean, maybe so it could be a 5-star system, and everything could fit the way we want it to be. So Scoot, Sharp, Avdia, Jalen Johnson, Donovan Klingon. He's still really good, though, and that's kind of why I kind of don't want to trade him. So everyone starting five is 85 or above, or 87 or above, which is great. Wilson, Grimes, Young Onsen, Nathan Solomon will be the 9-man rotation. We'll go 10-man, so we can have George Smith Jr. in the rotation. Reverse going to be in the rotation. Doesn't really matter to me too much. But all right, see y'all guys. See y'all boys at the end of the season. Hopefully we could be a good team this year. Extension deadline. I'm going to extend the players in a 1-year deal, and that's only one guy. I'm going to extend Quentin Grimes. He's been a good role player for us, so you might as well extend him. That's all we're going to do. We have a good record right now. Let's keep it up. I accidentally skipped past the awards you guys care at this point, but we ended up being the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. Let's go, man. 59-23 on this season. Player stats, we had about 26 from Scoop, 24 from Sharp. We played all 82 games. 16.5 from Caleb Wilson. We had 12 from Denny Avdia, 12 from Young Onsen, 12 from Solomon, 11 from Jalen Johnson, 8 from Grimes, 6 from Nasir Anderson, 6 from Jordan Smith Jr., 5 from Klingon. He only played 37 games. We had about 5 from Laravia, 2 from Flory. So, all right, time to see if we can go ahead and make a run inside the playoffs. Hopefully, that's what the goal is. So yeah, time to see if we can go and do. I'm gonna go ahead and run a 9 rotation. I'm gonna shrink the bench utilization down to like 25 or something like that. I want a chance to win a championship. So who is angry? It's Donovan Klingon. So yeah, I mean Klingon might be a trade piece. He was unable to stay healthy this year at all. When he's healthy, he's good. But if you're only playing 37 games and you're mad, I might have to trade you. And you're not really that efficient. But I like Klingon, but I guess he's just not. I don't know. We got the Lakers in round 1. They have Luka, Bronny, RJ Barrett, so on, Porzingis with Kareem Lopez, Connect, Adu Dero, Jalen Williams, and Austin Reeves. So against the Los Angeles Lakers, we are going to. I was about to say we came out 3-1. All right, now we got the Phoenix Suns. I didn't even check this. The Lakers had any injuries. I don't think they did. I mean, no, it looks like they didn't. So, all right, now we got the Phoenix Suns in round 2. The Suns are they might be missing somebody. I'll just have to see. We can go here and see if they're missing anybody. So they are missing Devin Carter for 1 to 2 weeks. So I mean, it could be a big piece for them. But Booker, Green, Ryan Dunn, Fleming, Malawach, Sexton, Whitehead, Mark Williams, Alonzo Ball, Corey Kispert. So time to see if we can beat them. As game 1, they're gonna take game 2. We ended up game 3. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and we're going to go to a game 7. We can't just end this team off like we're supposed to. They want to go ahead and back to start clinging, which is fine. But here we go. Game 7. I want to get to round 3 at least one time in this video, so we'll see if we can get there. And it is looking like it's going to be a close one with the Suns. Do have the lead. We're going to take it back. Please run away with it. Don't lose. We're going to win. Oh, my goodness. 133 to 131. What a close game. 39 from Sheen Sharp. This is our superstar, averaging 30 in the playoffs right now. So Scoot Henderson made the shot to give us the lead. So thank goodness for Scoot Henderson, man. But I think he hit the game with a shot. All right, now we got the Golden State Warriors. It's not the Dallas Mavericks. Ooh, wow, okay. Mavericks would have been tough. They're always tough for some reason. But this time we got the Golden State Warriors. So I think I should be scared of the Warriors. They have John Morant, Podziemski, Jaime Jaquez, Kuminga, Mitchell Robinson, Buffkin. So the 2 stars in this team are John Morant and is it Kuminga? Yeah, it's Kuminga. Kuminga actually left and then came back, which is interesting. But all right, here we go against the Golden State Warriors to go to the NBA Finals. I like our chances. I ain't gonna lie. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. They're going to take game 3. They're going to take game 4. Don't tell me we're going to drop 4 games in a row. And, okay, we're going to take game 5, and we're going – okay, I said that completely wrong. But either – it doesn't matter. We're going to a game 7. So they want to once again start Young Hodgson, Klingon is coming off the bench. We might as well go 8-man rotation since Solomon's cold. So yeah, 8-man rotation. I know I was doing that before. The 8-man rotation. That's against the wall here. 1 game away from the NBA Finals. We'll see if we can get it done. So far, we had the lead. Hold on to it. And we're going to hold on to it throughout the end, almost the entire game. 129 to 121. 31 from Scoot, 25, 24, 21 from Young. Hodgson, and then 36 from Morant. We're going to the finals to play the Boston Celtics with Anthony Simons, Dash Daniels, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Isaiah Jackson, Derek White, Xavier Booker, Isaiah Joe O'Reilly, and they are fully healthy. So here we go, man. Here we go. Actually, it looks like they might be injured a little bit. I think somebody's injured on that team. Anthony Simons, less than a day. Dude, I've never seen that before. Less than a day. Okay. And Hugo Gonzalez will be out with the high left ankle sprain. But we're going to take game 1. They're going to even it up. We're down 2-1. We're down 3-1 in this Celtics team. Denny Avdia got hurt, and that's not great, man. I mean, that might have cooked us. So sprained left knee, he got hurt in game. Oh, he just got hurt. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to come out from 3-1, especially without Avdia, but we'll see if we can get it done. Man, that sucks. So that we had it done this year. We can definitely come back to 3-1. I've seen it before, but I don't think with the Cavaliers, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. And so far, it's a close game, but the Celtics are going to get it done. We lose to the Celtics, and the Celtics are going to win the championship. At least we got to the finals, so that's a great start. We just have to deal with Dallas, so Kyrie Irving's retired, I guess, but draft lottery time. Let's see, the Grizzlies are going to get 1. Our pick, we have pick 29, I guess. So, we can see what we can deal with those. So, pick 27 and pick 29. We actually got the Celtics pick, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, we can consider trading like Dominic Klingon, like I said. He's mad once again, and he doesn't really fit our system, I guess. So, I'm going to see if I can trade him away for somebody better or whatever we could find. All right, I got 2 guys that I would love to trade for this team. Actually, 3 guys. So, one of the guys being Evan Mobley. He would be a great addition as our starting power forward. Another guy I think would be a great fit for this is Bam Adebayo. He's 31 years old, so he might not fit the timeline, but he is really good right now. Evan Mobley, obviously, he's being 3 years younger. And then Chet Holmgren is the dream target. But what are the chances the Thunder trade Chet Holmgren to us? I don't think it's really slim. I don't think they're selling on him. I mean, why would they be unless they're like in salary cap hell, which they're even contending. Actually, dude, they're shopping Jalen Williams. They're shopping Jalen Williams. Do we need J-Dub? They want to trade Jalen Williams. It says they're shopping him, so we don't need Jalen Williams, though, man. Like, I mean, we could definitely, honestly, get him on this team. He's obviously a great defender, a really good scorer, good shooter. And he's really underrated playmaker as well. We could get J-Dub on this team, but what we even have? So we have Scoot, Sharp. I guess J-Dub would be like part of the big 3. If he just averages these type of stats, honestly, I wouldn't be mad. He would be an upgrade over the guys that we have now, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go after Evan Mobley. We need what we need right now. So Klingon gonna offer his $32 million. He might not be able to match this actually. So yeah, we're not able to match this. So Klingon, Mobley. So yeah, it's definitely not gonna be able to get matched. All right, we're after the draft now. Now it's time to offer for Evan Mobley. So I'm gonna offer all this, the guy that just drafted 2, and this pick swap and 2nd round pick. That got it done. So we didn't even have to trade George Smith. We kind of wanted to, but he's been so bad for us. I'll bet you guys in a second. Evan Mobley goes up at center too. So he'll be our new starting center. Jordan Smith, bro, 6 points per game. On the worst efficiency I've probably ever seen. 36% from the field, 24% from 3 as a guard, bro. Man, his 3-point shot is a 78. I expect him to be a little bit better, but damn, I guess not. All right, so we now have Scoot. We have Nasir Anderson. We have Miles. We got that going for us. And we got Shaden Sharp, Quinn Grimes, Jordan Smith. I wanted Jordan Smith to eventually replace Grimes, but I don't think that's going to be the case anytime soon. Avdia Solomon, Jalen Johnson, Caleb Wilson, and all we need is a backup center. And I think we should be good. So, Jan Hansen. Almost we forgot about him. So, Jan Hansen, somebody that he's restricted. Okay, so we should be good. We should be able to bring him back. Also, add a 3rd string just in case, too. Joel Embiid, if you want to come be a 3rd string, In Portland, sure, why not? Let's get Joel Embiid here, and then we still have some money left to spend. That's the thing. We don't really need nothing else though, man. So I'm gonna just save this money for something that we might need in the future. We could just sign some debt pieces. So Keon Ellis wouldn't be a bad option. Um, but Santi Aldama, and then Isaiah Joe, Alexander Walker. Give me this Mayhop guy to a minimum. So we'll sign all three, and then Flory should be coming back to his qualifying offer. I think so. So yeah, I like that. The rotation heading into this season, the rotation is going to be Scoot, Sharp, Avdia, Jalen Johnson, Evan Mobley. It is an elite starting five. Caleb Wilson, Quinn Grimes, Solomon, and then we will go like 9-10 man rotation so we can get Young Hodson, get Jordan Smith in the rotation. So we'll do something like that. I'll see you guys at the end of the season proficiency. We're still a 4.5 star, but Evan Mobley, as you can see, fits the system a lot better than Al Klingon did. I like Evan Mobley a lot more, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Wembanyama MVP, but at the end of this season, once again, or I think it's the first time us being the 1 seed, is it? I don't know. But we were the 1 seed, 66-16. Honestly, that's won a championship at this point, man. Offensive rating, we were number 1 by far, dude. Defensive rating was a little bit worse, though. Defensive rating, we were number 19. So defense needs to get better. That's perimeter defense. I don't even know. But stats, we had players. So we had about 24 from Sharp, 23 from Scoot, 17.5 from Wilson, 14 from Nathan Solomon, 14.5 from Mobley, 13 from Denny Avdia, 12 from Jalen Johnson, 10 from Young Hodson, 7, 7, 7, and 1, 1. 1.4, 0.4. Sharp only played 57 games. He was hurt the other team. Scoot Anderson is injured right now, but it's not going to affect him literally at all. He got cut on the head. We got the Los Angeles Clippers in round 1, so hopefully we don't lose this team. We are going to beat them at 5 to play the San Antonio Spurs. So we are now fully healthy. Against the Spurs, did we shrink our rotation down? Yeah, I think so. We might as well just go 8-man rotation against the Spurs. So the Spurs have Fox, Harper, Braylon, Daryl McCoy, Wembanyama, Wembanyama, Castle, Stefan. Are they fully healthy? Yeah, it looks like it. Game 1 is going to go to them. Game 2, leaving it up. Game 3, they're up 2-1. Leaving up 2-2. We're up 3-2, and we're going to beat them at 6 to play none other than the Dallas Mavericks. And they have Quickly, Tonde, Cooper Flag. Is Cooper Flag the only one scoring on this team? Or they have some injuries I'm not aware of. What the dude, how did they get Anthony Edwards? The Timberwolves really let Ant go to the Mavericks, man. Ant really went to the Mavericks in this simulation. Yeah, I'm never doing a 10 rebuild ever again. How long is he hurt for? He is hurt for looking at the Timberwolves. I'm usually used to him on the Timberwolves, but he is on the Mavericks. He's out for 1 to 2 weeks, so he'll be back in this series. We need to make the most of this before Ant comes back. Dude, this team is insane. Are you kidding me? Well, here we go. We need to win game 1, 2, 3, whenever. We're going to win game 1. So we won the first game without Anthony Edwards, which is great. Obviously, we'll absolutely take that. Game 2, we're going to lose. So, yeah, we needed. So Anthony Edwards came back game 2. That makes sense. Dropped 37 points. It's probably our downfall. But, I mean, it was definitely a fun year. You know, got into the conference finals once again. And, you know, we're going to even us. Maybe we should have some hope. No, I don't think so. Actually, we're going to force game 7. So if we win this game 7, beat Dallas, finals once again. This time we got the Detroit Pistons. Last year could have been our year, and now we're in a dogfight with the Mavericks. But we actually might be able to get it done. Oh, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose, man. We're gonna lose by only a couple of points. So Scoot and Sharp did all they could. You know, definitely disappointing. Like this Solomon, you know, made the game close. Solomon missed dunk. Henderson close shot miss. So yeah, that is definitely disappointing. Anthony Edwards joined the Mavericks and might just made them a dynasty. At least we got an Anthony Davis. Sorry, he wasn't even doing anything anyway, bro. But yeah, I mean, we have a couple more years left at this point. We're halfway through, I believe. So I would love to get at least 1 championship at this point. But we'll keep Nick Nurse. He's gotten us far. 2030 drafts. Our pick goes to the Bucks this year. So I'm gonna skip past the draft. I don't really care about it. So Solomon, Jordan Smith, Nasir Anderson will accept everybody here. I do want Caleb Wilson back, obviously. So yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. He's gotten better every single year at this point. So I'm going to offer Caleb Wilson the max. Shaden Sharp is someone we cannot let go to the Warriors. And obviously, we have only one chance to do this, offer him a contract. So I'm going to offer him the bag. Hopefully, he sticks around. He's going to stick around. Get Shaden Sharp back. Evan Mobley is feel like okay. So Jalen Johnson doesn't have any offers. I'm gonna offer Evan Mobley his contract. So we're gonna be throwing out a lot of bags here, but honestly, I think it's gonna be worth it. Jalen Johnson is someone I do want back as well. Hopefully, we're gonna be able to afford everybody first, though. So yeah, let's re-sign everybody before we pay Jalen Johnson whatever he's asking for. So yeah, we're gonna be able to afford everybody. We're gonna be before Jalen Johnson. No. We might lose Jalen Johnson for nothing, man. So how expensive are we right now? So we almost 300 million, almost, man. But we need to definitely set up some salaries so we can re-sign Joe. We could let him go in theory, but I don't really want to do that. I think Quentin Grimes is the odd man out. So Quentin Grimes, we're gonna trade him, which he's a great 3-and-D role player for us. But eventually, I told you George was gonna take the shot, take the spot, and today is gonna be the day. So. Do the Lakers have cap space? They do. So we can do this. So you guys can have Quinn Grimes. Now we have enough money to sign Johnson. Still not enough, man. All right. Cap holds, is that something? We can let Flory go, I guess, at this point. What about now? No, still not enough. I should be able to offer him. I don't know why it's not letting me do this. So we could get rid of Miles, I guess. He's on a rookie deal. So, sure, $8 million, Ja'Kai Miles. I do want him back. If this doesn't work, then we'll just trade him for absolutely no reason. But just give me, like, I don't know, 3 seconds. We could call that a day. Just let me sign him now. There we go. He signs for so much money. That's why. Okay. We can definitely get this money down. I'm definitely waiting for this guy to get a big contract because nobody's paying Jalen Johnson this, man. So 5 offers now. Okay, I'm gonna keep waiting until he gets 6 offers, and then we should low key be good. Okay, day 12. Now it's for 28 million. Yeah, I knew he was definitely buffing about that. So 3 years, 25 million. No, not enough. How about 28 million for 3 years? So Jalen Johnson could be a trade piece as well. Don't get me wrong, but we'll do that, and then that'll probably be our only move in free. We're gonna hope injuries don't happen. They don't affect our depth, hopefully. So Jalen Johnson will resign, obviously. Scoot, Sharp are both up. Wilson and Nathan Solomon are now better overalls than Avdia and Johnson. So, yeah, their roles are going to be – we can definitely keep Avdia off the bench. But I feel like Jalen Johnson at this point is definitely going to be a guy that's moved for something, maybe just to clear cap space, who would have to be re-signed soon. So, Anderson, not yet. Smith, I guess. But I really don't even know what he even is at this point, what he's going to become. But we have a bunch of max salaries on our player. I mean, that has made no sense. We have a bunch of max players on our roster, what I tried to say. But, hey, man, see how at the end of the season. We'll see how this season goes. Also, our system is finally fully 5 stars. You absolutely love to see that. So yeah, we literally have one of the best starting 5s in the NBA. No reason, no excuses this year instead of injuries, obviously. No excuses, man. I think I'm going to do this trade with the Atlanta Hawks. We're not a good defensive team for some reason, and getting one of the best perimeter defenders in Dice Nails will really help this team out. And Jalen Johnson is in a really limited role. You send him back to Atlanta. We could send Jordan Smith off as he isn't good. So we trade these 2 guys off and get one of the best perimeter defenders, which we desperately need defense. Honestly, I'd be willing to do that. Offensively, we're good. We can sacrifice giving up Jalen Johnson. Defensively, though, we're all the way 19th. So trying to improve that. Getting Dyson Daniels should help a ton. And Nathan Solomon, yeah, so I'm really liking how this is looking right now. We might as well just go 9-man rotation here at this point. So we might as well do that. And then Daniels, him coming off the bench should be huge for this team. Cooper Flag MVP, Caden Gaskins Rookie of the Year, Nathan Solomon was Most Improved Player. So yeah, he was definitely worth the pick. We ended up being the number 2 seed. Dallas is obviously going to get number 1. How their team looks like right now, but standings wise, we're 63-19, which is not far below them, obviously. Player stats we have injuries. 25 from Shaden Sharp, 21 from Scoot. That's all I'm right. So at least we have these 4 guys fully healthy. Wilson with 21. He's turned out the 3rd scorer. Solomon. These 2 picks were great. Evan Mobley is out for 1 to 2 weeks. So he's not really out. He's going to play through the high right ankle sprain, so thank goodness. Jan Hansen, though, is out 6 to 8 weeks. And then, oh, my goodness, Denny D is out for the season. So those are 2 big bench pieces out. Jan Hansen, obviously, is an elite 3-point shooter, at least here in 2K. And then Denny Avdia, obviously, is one of our better players. So we're gonna have to rely on some other players. So we'll see if we can get it done even without them. Evan Mobley is back, and then we'll obviously go ahead and go 8-man rotation at this point. So yeah, Maxwell Newman will be getting minutes. I have no clue who this is, so hopefully our guys could come back soon. So okay. We do have the Los Angeles Clippers in round one. Trae Young, DJ Wagner, Benedict Mathurin, DeAndre Ayton, Jarris Walker, Cam Christie, Liam McNeely, Kyle Filipowski, and Peyton Pritchard. Who's that last guy off the bench? Kola Jovic. All right, so against the Clippers, we're going to sweep them to play the Oklahoma City Thunder. So obviously, have to be cautious of, okay, wait, are they back yet? Right? Any injuries? So Abdi isn't coming back. Hanson's 4 to 6 weeks now. He's not returning in this series. Which is disappointing, definitely. But obviously, we still have some other guys we can rely on. Thunder are not missing anybody, it's supposed to look like. So, yeah, everybody's fully healthy for them, I think. There's a Miles Hayes guy might be hurt, but I don't think it really matters too much. But, all right, here we go. Thunder obviously have a great team. Shea, Arenas, J-Dub, Chet, Sorber, DeBanza. They really could just go out and play J-Dub at the 2 and start DeBanza if they wanted to. But trust me, I don't give them any ideas. They got Whitmore off the bench. Bob, this will be tough, man. Don't get me wrong. This will be really tough, but I do like our team as well. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3. We're up 3-1, and we're going to beat them at 5. And we got the Dallas Mavericks, of course. So, Dallas Mavericks, who we're about to play. Young Hansen is playing hurt, but he is back. That's all that matters. So we get Young Hansen back because this Maxwell Newman guy was literally cold. He is need to be playing playoff minutes anyway, so we need to add more depth in the offseason if we lose. But all right, here we go. Dallas Mavericks. They have Davion Mitchell, Anthony Edwards, Cooper Flagg, Shepard, Lively, Hampton, Trey Murphy, Tyrone Riley, Trey McKinney. There we go. Against Dallas, game 1. We're gonna take game 2. Game 3. Hold on, we might do this. We might actually beat the Dallas Mavericks. No, wait, hold on. We're gonna beat them at 5. Oh my goodness, they get injured or something? No, we just were the better team that time. Okay, now we got the Atlanta Hawks. So this is for the championship. He made the trade with Atlanta, obviously. Jalen Suggs, Howard Jordan-Smith playing at Atlanta. Still really inefficient, honestly, though. R.J. Barrett, Jalen Johnson probably improved a ton over there. Boozer, Rita Shea. I really think we're the better team here. If we lose, I'm gonna be mad. I really do want to get my first championship in this video. Young Hanson's getting healthy. Only if we had any Abdia back. But we're gonna take game 1. We're gonna take game 2. We're going to take game 3, and we're going to sweep this side. That we finally win our first championship in the video. Scoot Henderson finally MVP. So that feels amazing, man. Porzingis is going to retire. Levine, DiVincenzo retires in the championship. So shout out to him. But heading into the draft lottery, though, if this even matters, the Cavaliers are going to have one. I'm going to actually extend Nick Nurse. I feel like he deserves an extension here. So I'm going to do. I'm going to give Nick Nurse a contract extension. So let's do that. And then we're going to head straight into the draft. I don't even think we have a pick. We actually do. I'm not going to worry about it too much, though. 2031 draft class. So two-way, and I guess we'll draft. We'll accept almost everybody here. Qualifying offers. I'm not going to extend anybody here. Free agency time. All we need to do is sign some depth. I don't think we're good. We have a 4 rotation. So Scoot, Anderson, Sharp, Daniels, Solomon, Avdia. We just need probably some backup forwards and some depth. Because that was we need that in the playoffs in case somebody gets injured. So I'll sign some depth, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Scoot Henderson MVP, man. Wow, you absolutely love to see that. But at the end of the season, we finished off winning 70 games. Dude, that's probably the reason why I won MVP. Our record was 70-12 in this season. So yeah, we're on top of the East now, man. Player stats, we had about 24 from Scoot, 23 from Sharp, 19 from Wilson, 18 from Solomon, 12, 11, 11, 5, 1. So our looks like we're relatively healthy throughout this team, which is amazing. Let's see if our defense got better with Dyson Daniels. So offensively, number 1. Defensively, we're ninth. Our defense improved a lot with Dyson Daniels. Thank you, I made that trade, and it led to a championship. So here we are with better depth, and we're about to see if we can win another one. So we got the San Antonio Spurs in round 1. They are missing Victor Wembanyama. And wait, did Wemby leave in free agency? Bro, there's no way the Spurs let Wemby walk like that, right? He went to the Golden State Warriors to pair with John Moran and AJ DeBansta. What? All right, so, I mean, the Spurs are cooked now. I mean, definitely. But Stephon Castle's also, he tore his ACL. He will be back in 1 to 2 weeks, though. So, Yeah, wait, so he didn't play all this year. Actually, he didn't play all this year, 31, 32. So yeah, he just coming back in the playoffs. So that's interesting. But against San Antonio, we're still gonna beat them in 6. I don't want to run the Golden State, but Fears, Dart, Stokes. I said Dart. What am I talking about? Fears, Jackson, Richardson, Tyron Stokes, Zion Williamson. Zion's still playing at a high level right now, but against the Pelicans, we are going to go ahead and beat them in 5 to play. Mess with Dallas. We had to play Dallas, so Colin Hiller, okay, Anthony Edwards, Cooper Flag, Koa Pete, Derek Lively, Ryan Hampton, Mitchell. We'll see if this is the year we beat Dallas again, or do they get a revenge? We're going to sweep them. So we absolutely own Dallas now. Now we got the Brooklyn Nets. So Traore, Podziemski, Tyson, Chet Holmgren. I must be missing something. The bigs have to be dominating. So Chet only 19, Bamba only 18. What's up with this team? Are they injured? Walter, oh, it's okay. I'm like Boozer's hurt for them. So, yeah, I mean, Boozer is a big loss, obviously, for this out 1 to 2 weeks. He'll be back. Traore's a little banged up, but all right, I think we should still be able to beat this team, though. We are a little banged up ourselves, though. Scoot is with a hip injury, broken nose, and another hip injury. So, we're gonna take game 1. We're gonna take game 2. We're gonna take game 3. We're gonna sweep them just like that. We're gonna win another championship. Scoot Henderson dominated the NBA Finals, and our guys dominated the playoffs in general. So we absolutely love to see that. VP. But at the end of the season, we finished off as the 3rd seed, so he might have had some injuries. I'm not quite sure. 22 from Scoot, so Sharp missed, so he played 58 games. 22, 20, 18, 15, 13. Evan Mobley missed some time. That might have been the reason too. But we're fully healthy heading into the playoffs, so nothing wrong with us now. We got the Sacramento Kings in round 1, so Mikael Brown, Brandon Miller, Gonzalez, Quaintance. So we'll see if we can go ahead and beat the Kings. We're going to beat them in 5, just so that we beat them in 5. Standings, we were 59 and 23 on the season, so beat them in 5. Now we got the Golden State Warriors, Ja, Peter, the Bandsda, Wembanyama's on this team, which is insane to me. But against Golden State, we are going to still beat them in 6. Now we got the Pelicans. Pelicans did beat the Dallas Mavericks, so we'll see how tough this is. They don't really have any good guards, what I'm aware of, but Jeremiah Fears is injured, so we can check and see how long he's injured for. He is injured for the season. We had to let Denny Avdia go. If you're not aware, last season it was pretty obvious, but I almost forgot, and I forgot myself about Denny Avdia, but we had to let him go anyway. He's with the Raptors, so he's out for this season. So this should be pretty easier. We're gonna beat them at 6, and now we got the Detroit Pistons. So Cade, Ivy, Asar, dude, Ivy. This core is still together, man. Okay, well, they kept their core together throughout this whole time, that's for sure. We're going to sweep them 1 our 3rd straight in a row. Solomon wins the finals MVP, so you love to see it. Let's go. 2 more years left. Scoot got hurt, though. He got severe right ankle sprain. He got hurt during the Pistons series. Thank goodness he was in game 4, because I don't know if we were still going to win it without him, but we get it done, and 2 more seasons left to go in this one. Aaron Peterson wins the MVP. So yeah, I think this will be the final season, right? I think it is. Is it? Hold on. 1 more season, but yeah, we're fully healthy heading into the playoffs. Just about fully healthy. 8-man rotation once again. We finished off 65 and 17. Player stats. We had about 25 from Shard, 20 from Scoot, 19 from Solomon, 16 from Wilson. Relatively fully healthy throughout the season. We got Sacramento in round 1. This is how they're looking like. Against the Kings, I think we played this team last year, so I'm going to beat them in 5. The Pelicans have been a problem, but we've been beating them every year. Against the Pelicans, we're actually going to get swept, so reality check. Unless somebody got injured, which nobody got injured, but wow, we just got swept by the Pelicans just like that. That is disappointing. Well, we have 1 more season left. The Dallas Mavericks will go on to win the championship. Cooper Flag, finals MVP. So yeah, 1 more season. Let's see if we can end this thing off with the championship. Final season, I did have to trade Young Hansen away so we can re-sign Shaden Sharp. We weren't that good without him, I guess, because yeah, we ended up being not a top seed, not nothing crazy. We ended up being the number 3 seed though without him. 51 and 31. So yeah, the Mavericks were 74 and 8 for some reason. No way Cooper Flag left that team. Did Cooper Flag leave that team, bro? No, he just hurt for 6 to 8 weeks. So all right. we got Minnesota around. So the final season, we'll see if we can end this off with a bang. We are going to go ahead and sweep them. Now we got the New Orleans Pelicans in round 2. We lost this team last year. Going to beat them at 6 to play Dallas. And Dallas Mavericks do not have Cooper Flag. So this should be easier, hopefully. No, literally not even close to being easier. Even without Flag, they still managed to go to the finals, which is crazy. Are they going to win the whole thing without him? Yes, they did. They won the whole thing without Cooper Flag. That is insane to me. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a great day. Really fun 10-year rebuild. In total, we got about 3 championships. That's pretty good. And it was a 3P. That's fun. If you guys enjoyed this one, have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.